Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. So I'm currently documenting my time on Accutane. I've been on it 3 months now, and if you're wondering where last month's video was, I decided not to do a separate video on 2 months and just to do a 2 and 3 month combined, as you can probably tell by the title of the video. But I didn't want to bore you all with the same old thing, so I thought rather than doing 2 separate videos, I just put my 2 month and my 3 month together. So I filmed some clips of my face throughout the last 2 months. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So if you've just stumbled across these videos and this is the first one you've seen, then I have been on Accutane now for 3 months. After the first month, I doubled my dosage up to 40mg from 20mg. So I've been on 40mg now for just over 2 months, and I've been having quite a lot of side effects from it, which I expected me to have anyway. I've had 2 other appointments now since my last update. So I'm going to start off with my symptoms, or side effects, whatever you want to call them. I was explaining that I had eczema on my hands. It's still there, and I've still got it on my arms. So in the first month from me doubling up my treatment, so from being from 20mg to 40mg, I thought that my symptoms were gonna go like crazy. I was gonna have like this symptom, whatever. But I have experienced some new symptoms, but they've not been like where I've had to come down, which I'm thankful for, because a lot of people go up to like say 40-50mg and then they have to come back down because the symptoms are just too much for them. It almost did get to that point at one point, but at the moment I'm just happy with what I'm being on, and I'm just trying to like stick it out, because like I said in my last video, the higher dosage that you're on, the shorter amount of time that you're on it for. So the side effects that I was experiencing after doubling my treatment is my skin has gotten really dry. So it's not like every bit of it is dry, it's just I keep getting like little pieces of skin coming off my face, and then I pick them and then I get all red marks. So all of this on my face now is no spots, it's just all dry skin. So I actually haven't had a spot now for about a month, I think it is. I've not had any fresh spots, which is amazing, but it's just this dry skin. So I still have to go out with makeup on. It still looks like I've got spots on my face, so I'll do a close-up on my face so you can see what it actually looks like now. So if you can see here, like this is all dry skin, if you can see. All this here is ones, like, so this is what it goes like when it's fresh, and then this is what it's like when it's healing. So it's fine when it gets like that, but it starts off like this, and then skin comes off it. I just like have to pick it. I've got like one here that I've picked. I've got it really bad on this side. I've got it like all here where my mouth is, and this bit here always gets really bad and flaky. And then I've got it there. Yeah, so this is what my face is like now. So yeah, the positive is the treatment's working, so I don't actually have any spots, and I haven't had any spots for like a month now, which is great. It's just having all this dry skin, but the only thing that I'm really happy about is obviously this is going to go once I'm off the treatment, so the treatment's definitely working. It's just giving me really bad dry skin and makes me look like I've got spots when I actually haven't. But like I said in my other videos, my sister's been on this before and she had this, and she went on holiday, and it actually says that you're not supposed to be directly in the sun because it's really damaging for your skin because your skin's so sensitive. But she just put like factor 30 or factor 50 on. Skin's like still tanning, so she found that as soon as it got into summer, it started like drying it out. It's like if you have eczema, they say that in the summer your eczema's better than it is in the winter. That might not be the same for everyone, I'm sure I've heard that before. But yeah, I'm going on holiday soon, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it dries up my face, because I really don't want to be walking around like this on holiday, because I don't wear makeup during the day on holiday. And also it's getting nicer in the UK as well, so that's really good. So hopefully all this is going to dry up soon. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for that, because as soon as like all this dries up and I don't have this on my face, I can start going out without like makeup on, because that was my goal, to be able to like go and do the school run without wearing makeup and without thinking that people are staring at me, or like going food shopping, going to the till. I feel like people just look at my face when I had spots. But yeah, I still don't have any on my shoulders or my chest. Have I got any here? Nope, don't have any on my shoulders, on my chest, which is also really good for holiday as well. And now it's getting into summer, I'm going to be wearing like strappy tops and things like that. So I remember last year it was such a struggle to be able to wear like strappy dresses and stuff, because you could obviously just see spots on my shoulders and my chest, and it just didn't look nice at all. So I'm really excited to be able to wear stuff like that now. So other symptoms, another major is my eyes. So as the day goes on, my eyes go really, really bloodshot and red and really stingy. So especially like when I'm at work, I don't know why, but when I'm at work, they're just like 10 times as bad. So my eyes just go really I think it's like looking at a screen or something, because like when I'm editing as well, my eyes go really, really sore. I'll try and insert a clip of me showing what my eyes get like, but it's really hard to show because you can't really see on camera, but it's definitely like 10 times worse than it actually looks on the video. And also when I wake up in the morning, my eyes are literally stuck together like this. I don't know why, because it feels like, do you know, if you've got sleep in your eyes are like sort of like sticky, it feels like that. But when I can eventually open my eyes, there's like nothing there. It's not like there's no sleep or anything on my eyes. So I'm not sure what it is that's sticking them together. I don't know if it's just because my eyes are so dry. So when I've been sleeping for a long period of time and my eyes are closed, they sort of just get like stuck like that. It takes me a good like 10-20 seconds to try and like, I always peel my eyes open myself and then they're fine. People use eye drops, but I just find it such a struggle to try and put eye drops in my eyes. Also, this sounds disgusting, but it's really, really satisfying. So do you know on your it's not called eyelid, waterline, and on the waterline where your eyelashes are, I get like dry skin that you need to like pick off. So I get that on the waterline as well as the one above, but it's really satisfying to like pick off. One amazing symptom is that I never get greasy hair. So I forgot to mention this in my 1 month update, but since I've been on the treatment, you just don't get greasy hair anymore, because like I said, it's taking all the oils out of your skin. So yeah, it takes it out of your scalp as well. So I don't have greasy hair at all. I could not wash my hair for 2-3 weeks and I still won't have greasy hair, even though I don't do that, because then it would just feel disgusting and like straw. So that is a major positive, because my hair used to get greasy all the time. I'd only be able to wear it down like one time without having to put dry shampoo on it. So that is a really good positive. My lips are not swollen anymore, like I mentioned in my last one. My nose is still quite sore, so I still get cuts in my nose, but nowhere near as bad as last time. I sort of go through phases. So 1 week it can be really, really bad, and if I do this, it sort of like splits it. But then other weeks it just heals and then it's completely fine for like a week, and then it comes back. Same with my lips. I get really cracked lips here either side, and when you open your mouth it can slit it open. But like I said, it goes really bad for like a week and then it heals and then it comes back again like a week later, so that's a bit of a pain as well. Also, I've got dandruff back again quite badly, so it's not bad as in if I do this it falls out, but if I like scratch my head, there will be like all flakes in my hair, but it's not as noticeable as it was at the start. Like I said, at the start I'd literally do this and loads of flakes would come out. It's not like that. I'm still using Head and Shoulders. I'm still using nipple cream on my lips at night time, which is great. That's another big side effect that I've still been having, is really, really dry lips. I've just been trying to pour lip balm on all the time. I just have to keep applying lip balm all the time, and it comes off really fast as well. So if you put lip balm on, I would say half an hour later your lips would be like bone dry, so you have to like put it on again. Vaseline doesn't work at all for me on my lips. I literally put it on 5 minutes later and my lips would be bone dry. So I've been using just like normal lip balm. I can't remember what it's called, the one I'm using, but yeah, I've just been putting that on all the time, and I always have to make sure I bring it out with me. There's been so many times I've not brought it out with me and I've had to nip to the shop and get one, because you just can't live without it. I'm trying to think of, I've not wrote anything down because I'm just doing this super fast. I'm in the middle of moving out and renovating a house, so yeah, everything's just like, I'm just trying to get everything out of my brain. So also another side effect is that your skin breaks really easily. So just for instance, I was pulling, do you know like you have the tags on clothing, like new clothing? I pulled one of them off and the plastic bit of it just literally touched my hand and it cut my hand, and if you can see I've got a cut there. So you'll find that you have loads and loads of cuts all over your hands, all over your arms, because yeah, your skin is just so delicate. Anything that touches it just breaks it, and it's not ideal with me at the moment because like I said, I'm renovating a house and I've just been scraping all wallpaper off the walls. I've got so many cuts all over my hands and my arms. So I think that's it for side effects. I'm still on 40 milligrams, which is 2 20 milligram tablets a day. Some days when my eyes get really sore, I tend to go down to 20 milligrams just for a few days, just so the side effects can hopefully just wear down a little bit, because sometimes my eyes can get really sore. When it gets to about 7, 8 o'clock, I feel like I'm really tired, but I'm not. I go to bed, I'll close my eyes and I won't go to sleep. It's just that my eyes are so sore. My eyes need to close, but my body isn't tired. So that's been a bit of a pain, because normally I try to like edit my videos and stuff when the boys have gone to bed, and that's the worst time it is for me to be like looking at a screen, looking at the TV, looking at my phone. So it's like the worst possible time. My eyes can be really sore. So yeah, I'm just gonna add some clips here of what my skin was like throughout the weeks. I also just wanted to mention the cream that I'm on. So I'm using, what's it called? Cetrapen. So it says for problematic, dry, sensitive or eczema prone skin. So this is the cream that they actually recommended me picking up, and they actually gave me some samples of this as well. So you can either get the ointment or the cream. I've been using both because you can't really use the ointment during the day if you're going to be putting makeup on, because it just doesn't go right. It's really greasy. So I use that before I go to bed, and then I use this one during the day. And I also put this one on my body as well, so I put it all over my arms and stuff. So yeah, that's been helping out loads. And then also I've just had my appointment at the dermatologist, so that was about a week ago, and every time I go I have to fill in this like questionnaire, and it marks you out of 30, and it asks you questions like, how has your skin affected your social life this month, how has your skin affected you doing housework, how's it affected you going to work, and things like that. So I only scored 7 out of 30 this time, which is going down. I would score so much higher if it wasn't for makeup. Like if I was a boy, it would affect my work, it would affect my social life, it would affect everything, because I don't like seeing people without makeup on. If I've not got makeup on, I'll at least have some concealer like over my spots, which I don't have now, so I'm putting it over my skin. So I would literally probably score about 20 out of 30 if it wasn't for me having makeup. So I always think that when I'm filling it in, like, do I fill it in as in how it would affect my social life if I didn't wear makeup? But yeah, I had to fill that form in. I didn't have to get my blood taken this time because I haven't changed dose from last month. I had to get my blood taken last month, and you have to get a pregnancy test as well, which I've explained before. So yeah, I think that's everything I've got to say for this video. Like I said in my other videos, let me know if you want me to do a video on the products I'm using, what's on Accutane and what's worked best for me. Because yeah, there's all sorts of creams and lip balms and everything that I've tried. Some don't work, some work, so hopefully it can save you guys some money rather than testing out all all these creams that are just not going to work once you've had the treatment, or at least they didn't work for me anyway. And if this is the first Accutane video that you're watching of mine, I'll leave my other ones linked below for you in case you want to check them out and see where I started. Unless anything changes dramatically in the next 4 weeks, I think I'm going to do a month 4 and 5 update together, because I don't just want to bore you with the same like old things. So if I do a 4 and 5 month update, I'll film some clips during those times as well, just in case my skin's getting better. Who knows? I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really love it if you would stick around. The buttons are just below there, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.